that he went on.
Yeah, I mean, he said more than circumstantial evidence, more proof that there was collusion between President Trump and Russia, and it was just all false. And frankly, now we know it was. Now that we've seen information, now that the Durham report is, this wasn't just any member of Congress making that statement. This wasn't just any chairman making that statement. This was the chairman of the Intel Committee, the committee that gets additional information than the rest of us get, going on television and saying something that was not true.
It wasn't just that Adam Schiff was out and about. He put out a report that said there was no FISA abuse by the FBI. That was false. He said that the FBI didn't fail to turn over exculpatory information. That was false. He said that the Steele dossier was not a central part of the FISA applications against Carter Page. That was false.
For years, the American people were told that Donald Trump had colluded with Russia, claims pushed relentlessly by Adam Schiff, the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. Schiff went on national television stating he had more than circumstantial evidence to prove it. But now, the truth is out. The Durham report has confirmed that these allegations were completely baseless. Even the Washington Post, one of the media outlets that push this narrative, has been forced to retract its reporting. Congressman Jim Jordan took to Congress with a fiery speech, exposing Schiff's deception and calling for accountability. Let's dive in.
That he went on.
Yeah, I mean, he said more than circumstantial evidence, more proof that there was collusion between President Trump and Russia, and it was just all false. And frankly, now we know it was. Now that we've seen information, now that the Durham report has indicted Mr. Zussman and Mr. Danchenko, and even the Washington Post has had to apologize and retract some of the things they wrote back then based on things Mr. Schiff was saying. And I think this is important for members of Congress to understand. This wasn't just any member of Congress making that statement. This wasn't just any chairman making that statement. This was the chairman of the Intel Committee, the committee that gets additional information than the rest of us get, going on television and saying something that was not true. That's the concern. And that is why so many Americans are upset with what took place for 3 years, all based on baloney. So much baloney that the Washington Post had to walk it back. So this is what's critical. And, you know, look, but to Mr. Cole's point, we're happy to work with the inspector. We like the inspector generals. Inspector General Horowitz, his reports on what the FISA court's been doing, those have been tremendous. So we want to work with them. We want to get information. But it would have been nice if they would have worked with us and we could have put something together. But no, couldn't do it that way. We're going to just pile it in one bill. We're going to bring it in front of the Rules Committee, take it to the floor, and pass it.
Jim Jordan's speech was more than just a rebuke of Adam Schiff. It was a call for truth and accountability. The Trump-Russia collusion hoax wasn't just a political blunder, it was a deliberate effort to mislead the nation. If politicians can lie so openly without consequences, what else is being hidden? Jordan made it clear, Washington's corrupt, closed-door politics must end. The American people deserve leaders who work for truth, not partisan deception. This scandal is a wake-up call, and Jim Jordan is leading the charge to expose it. So, what's the takeaway? Jim Jordan just exposed one of the biggest political lies in recent history. The Trump-Russia collusion story wasn't just a mistake, it was a deliberate deception pushed by Schiff and amplified by the media. This isn't about partisanship, it's about the truth. If powerful people in Congress can lie like this without consequences, what else are they hiding? If you agree that it's time for accountability, hit that subscribe button right now and join us as we continue to expose the facts. Let's hold Washington accountable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.